Ay. Here's a question. For me, I always kind of hate, you know, getting in touch with other, female. I hate really talking on a personal level with a lot of females in the South. In this town, I should say. And that's mainly because of the obvious, question. If I were to go, say tomorrow, and get my hair cut, there would be somebody who would ask me, "Got yourself a fella?" Nope. Why not? I hear that. Every week I hear someone say that to me. "Got yourself a fella?" Nope. Why not? And it's not that I don't mind the question. It's the responsive question that sort of like jabs me, Because it's just somebody trying to start a conversation. Yeah, well, you got yourself a fella? Nope. But it's when they ask why. And I really can't describe it. It's just when they ask that. It's like them saying, "Is there something wrong with you?" Or, how can you live like that, not having that other person to make your life feel complete? It's that. And I don't really like that. And it's always the same question, why not? Guess so, fella? No. Why not? Because I don't need one. Why does somebody need to know if someone has a lover? Why do they need to know why somebody is not in a relationship? And it's the fact that I get that a lot in this town. Because people always ask that, "You got yourself a fella?" And I try not to, get pissed off at the initial question. But every time I hear that, it's that sort of... I'm trying to really think how to put it. It's that sort of mentality of when I was growing up. All girls will always talk about guys. That's a universal factor. But when I was growing up, there were so many girls who, in 8th grade and 9th grade, 14, 15-year-old, who would sit there talking about, "I'm going to get married as soon as I get out of high school. And I'm going to have a baby. And I'm going to have my kid before I turn 21. And that is really, how it is in this town. Girls, women, females are conditioned to a point where they have to have a man. And I'm saying in this town so I don't end up taking off everyone else in the South. But it's always gotta have a man. When you and him broke up? 2 months ago. You need a boyfriend. Why? Because your life will not feel complete. And then as soon as you get in a relationship with somebody, what they say? "When y'all getting married?" We've only been dating a month. Yeah, but when y'all get married? As soon as you get married. When you gonna have kids? And I know people can say, "Oh, it's just polite conversation starting." Yes and no. It is. It is a conversation starter. Somebody trying to, find something to talk about. But when that dominates a majority of the conversation starters, that's when you really gotta wonder. Another thing that's going on in this town, and I haven't really been reading the paper that much lately, so I don't know if it's still going on. But there was this about 4 or 5 year period where every time you look in the paper, when they talk about a new baby being born, every time you look in the paper, you will see 2 names. Didn't matter if it was a boy or a girl, it would be 2 names. Skylar, Skylar, and Taylor, Taylor. These would be kids' names. Somebody would have a boy. We'll go, I'm naming him Skylar. Room next to her, a woman gives birth to a boy. I'm naming him Taylor. Another woman, room next to them, has a girl. I'm naming her Skylar. Room next to her, a woman has a girl. I'm naming her Taylor. Everybody was naming their kids Skylar and Taylor. And it was cute for like 2 seconds. Until suddenly everybody was naming their kid that. Which is weird because they didn't realize 10 years from now, all those little kids are going to be in the class together. And the teacher can't say, Skylar, come to the front, read your book report. Because half the class on. Me? No, the female Skylar. Well, that's 8 of us. Which? Me, her, them. Seriously, I don't know if they still do that. I hope to God they don't, because that is a horrible, horrible thing to name your kid. And I'm not saying, Skylar and Taylor is bad names. I'm just saying, if you go, because everyone else is doing it, if you go name your kid, if you're going to have 2 kids and you're going to get them the same name that your neighbors did, or that 4 other people in your family did, then it's going to get confusing. Just saying.